Hi, I'm Alecs Donovan. Thank you for joining me for the lleoliadau yoga ability session today. We're going to jump straight in. So we're going to start standing and we're going to start towards the front of your mat. So we want your feet about shoulder width apart and we're going to take both arms overhead. So we're bringing your hands together, we're looking up towards your hands. We're going to take a big breath in. As you exhale, we want to try and dive into your forward fold. So you can bend your knees as much as you need to drop your hands to the floor and then drop the head and chest towards the knees. We're going to do that again, so inhale all the way back up and exhale all the way back down. So we're going to try and hold that bottom position. We're going to stay on the fingertips. I'm going to try and rock up nice and high onto your toes, so keep the heels off the floor. We're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the heels. We're going to try and lift the toes for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the toes. We're going to bring your hands either side of your feet. So your right foot wants to stay, and you're going to take a big step back with your left foot towards the back of the mat. Your left hand wants to stay. I'm going to try and lift your right arm up nice and high, and we're looking up towards your right hand. Lower the right hand. I'm going to drop the left knee to the floor. So we're taking both arms overhead, shoulders are pushing down and we're looking forward. If you need to bring your hands on top of that right knee, that's fine. But we're tucking the back toes under. I'm going to try and lift into your high lunge. So you're lifting the left knee off the floor. We're going to try and lean forward for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then lift the chest. We're going to plant the left heel to the floor and you're coming into your warrior 2. So your shoulders are pushing down, we're looking over the middle finger of your right hand and keep bending that front leg. Turning the right palm, we're going to take your left hand on top of the left leg and we're looking up towards your right hand. Come back into your warrior 2. Take your right elbow on top of the right knee, left arm reaches up towards the ceiling and then overhead. And then push back into your warrior 2. Come up off your back heel. I'm going to lower the left hand back onto the floor and you're looking back up towards your right. Lower the right hand. We're going to step your left foot in to join your right. So left foot stays and then take a big step back with your right foot. So same on the left side. Your right hand stays. We're lifting your left arm up nice and high. And then lower the left hand. Drop the right knee to the floor and you're taking both arms overhead. So shoulders are down. We're looking forward. Tuck the back toes under and we're lifting that right knee off the floor. We're going to try and lean forward for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and then lift the chest. Plant the right heel so you're coming into your warrior 2. Again, shoulders are down, look over the middle finger of your left hand. Turn the left palm, right hand on top of the right leg and we're looking up towards your left. Back into your warrior 2. Left elbow on top of the left knee and we're reaching your right arm overhead. And then back into your warrior 2. Come up off your back heel. Lower the right hand to the floor and you're looking back up towards your left hand. Lower the left hand, step your right foot in to join your left. Back into your forward fold and then take both arms back overhead. This time to heart center. So we're coming towards the back of the mat. This time we're going to stand with your feet about hip width apart. It doesn't matter how you get there, we just want to walk forward into your downward dog. So you can bend the knees as much as you need to walk your hands forward and then hands want to be shoulder width apart. You're going to try and keep the arms straight and push the head and chest towards the knees. We're going to start coming up nice and high onto your toes and then lower the heels and again up nice and high and then lower. As you inhale, we're going to start coming forward into your plank position, so shoulders over your hands. As you exhale, we're pushing back. And again, inhale forward, exhale to push back. This time we're coming forward to your plank position. Keep the arms straight. We're going to try and drop the knees to the floor. And then we're going to try and lower the hips as low as you can. So shoulders are pushing back to look forward. And then push back into your downward dog. One more time, forward to your plank position. This time you've got the option of not dropping the knees and you can just drop the hips to look forward. Push back into your downward dog and then we're dropping the knees onto the mat. So we're going to take a step in with your hands. We want your hands directly under the shoulders, knees are directly under the hips. Keeping the arms nice and straight. As you inhale, we're arching the back to look forward. As you exhale, push the spine up towards the ceiling, look down towards the knees. And again, so inhale, arch the back to look forward and exhale, push back up. So you can either do that again, or this time your left leg stays. We're going to start lifting your right leg up, keeping the leg bent. As you lift the leg, arch the back to look forward. So we're going to inhale here, exhale, spine up, right knee in towards the nose. Inhale back out, and exhale back in. Lower the right knee, and then we'll switch sides. Left leg comes back, arch the back to look forward. So inhale here, exhale, spine up, left knee in. One more time, so inhale back out, and exhale back in. Lower the left knee. We're going to take a step forward with your hands, tuck the toes under to push back into your downward dog. This time left leg wants to stay. We're going to start lifting your right leg up. As you inhale, we're bringing your right knee towards your right elbow, shoulders over your hands. As you exhale, push back up, and then right knee comes towards your left elbow and push back up. Lower the right foot. You're going to lift your left leg. So inhale, left knee, left elbow, shoulders over your hands. Exhale, back up, and then left knee towards your right elbow and back up. Lower the left foot. We're going to try and walk your feet in towards your hands. Stay on the toes to lower into your squat position. Okay, so you can either stay there with the hands on the floor. If you want to test your balance slightly, you can lift the arms, or if you want to come into an arm balance, you can drop the hands slightly wider than your shoulders, so you're gripping the fingers as hard into the floor as you can, and we're rocking the chest over the hands as you lift the hips. You can either stay there, lift one foot off the floor, and then switch sides, or you can try and lift both feet off the floor. And then when you're done, just drop the feet to the floor, and we're coming into a seated position. We're going to come straight onto your back, so bring your hips in towards your heels. I'm going to rock onto your back. So just hugging both knees in towards the chest, drop the head back. We're going to gently rock from side to side. We're going to drop the left foot onto the floor, fully cross your right leg over the left. So right arm reaches out towards your right side. Left hand on top of the right knee. We're going to try and pull the knees as far over towards the left as you can. You can either look towards your right hand or just look up towards the ceiling. And then coming back to center, we're going to switch sides. So drop the right foot, fully cross your left leg over the right. So right hand on top of the left knee, left arm reaches out. Pull the knees as far over towards the right as you can, and either look towards your left hand or just look up towards the ceiling. And then coming back to center, bringing both knees in towards the chest. I'm going to bring your hands on top of the knees. Just pull the knees wide to drop the feet as wide as your mat, or just slightly wider than your hips. And we're going to let your knees drop in together. We're taking both arms overhead. Just hold the hands together, let the shoulders drop towards the floor. Keeping the feet wide, we're going to drop both knees over towards your right side. You can either stay there or bring your right foot on top of your left leg, just to ease that left knee towards the floor. And then back to center, so feet wide, drop the knees to your left. Either stay there or left foot on top of your right leg. And then coming back to center, we're going to start walking your feet in together. So heels together to let your knees drop out. You can either keep your arms overhead, take your arms out to the side alongside the body, or even bring your hands onto the ribs, but just again try and let the shoulders drop. If this is really intense on the hips, so if it's too uncomfortable, you're more than welcome to straighten the legs out whenever you need to. And then just holding that position, we're going to start closing the eyes. Either carry on with your normal breathing, or as you inhale, we want to try and inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath for 1, 2. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 1, 2. Exhale, 1, 2, 3. And either keep that rhythm going or just go back to your normal breath. keeping the eyes closed. We just want to gently start moving the fingers, moving the toes, and then start straightening the legs out in front of you. So legs together, we're taking both arms overhead, so hold the hands together, come into a full body stretch, so stretch the body nice and long, and then relax into the mat. Take a big inhale, big breath in, exhale as hard as you can. One more time, so big inhale, and exhale as hard as you can. Gently bring both knees in towards the chest. I'm going to hug your knees, rock from side to side. And then in your own time, we're going to rock up to a cross-leg seated position. So you can keep the eyes closed if you want to. We just want to bring your hands on top of the knees, palms facing the ceiling, and roll the shoulders back. We're going to lower your right ear to your right shoulder. Bring your right hand on top of the head to add some weight. Lift the left shoulder nice and high, push the shoulder back, and then lower as low as you can. Back to center, so left ear, left shoulder, left hand on top of the head, lift the right shoulder, push the shoulder back and lower. Coming back to center, roll both shoulders back one more time. Bring your hands to heart center. Namaste. Thank you.